Computer monitors come in a variety of sizes and aspect ratios, so you'll want to be able to adjust your HomeTrex or Heritage display to be comfortable for you on your particular monitor. If you have a newer computer, a newer monitor, laptop, and so on, you're most likely going to have a 16:9 aspect ratio. There are other aspect ratios such as 16:10. Older monitors tended to be 5:4 and 4:3, which is closer to being square. In this video I'll show you how to adjust your display so that HomeTrex or Heritage displays comfortably for you on your monitor. I'm recording this video on a monitor that is a 16:10 aspect ratio, which is a widescreen monitor. First thing you'll notice as you look at the main control panel, my main control panel does not extend to the end of my display. If you're using an older monitor with a 5:4 or 4:3 aspect ratio, you may not have all of the main control panel being displayed on the screen at once. Depending on your operating system and your computer setup, one of two things will happen. Either you'll have arrows and tabs or buttons on the left and the right that will allow you to scroll back and forth, or some of the groups will be compacted, and instead of seeing all of the choices, you'll typically see a green circle. So you'll have to click on that green circle to see what's in that group. That's also a function of resolution. It's not only the aspect ratio. So if you have a lower resolution monitor, say a 1024 by 768, which was popular up until somewhat recently, you may also have the green buttons or scroll back and forth. I'll launch the report so we can adjust the screen while we're actually in the report. I'm not as concerned with the start page. In fact, the initial welcome page or start page actually will auto adjust to your screen. The other pages will not. So let's go ahead and launch the report. I'll go past the job details, and instead of working on the cover, let's just go into one of the report pages. So I'm on the garage page. You can see that the page doesn't take up a lot of my screen. In fact, I have quite a lot of room off to the right. It's set up by default to be to the left and small, so that if you do have a monitor with a 5:4 or 4:3 aspect ratio, that it's not pushed off the right side of your screen. But I want to adjust this for my 16:10 aspect ratio. So I'll come up here to my screen display group on my main control panel. First thing I'll do is select zoom. Now I have two zoom options. I have a precision zoom where I can scroll up and down, or I can take a pre-select, and in the pre-select I can also type in a value. I'm going to type in 150. Now that's a little bit better. You can see that my page is now centered more under my main control panel. I still have quite a lot of space on the screen, but I want a good balance between the length of the page that I see on the screen and the width of the page. Maybe I'll go just a little bit more. In fact, I'll use the precision zoom. Here again, with the precision zoom, I can either type a value or I can scroll up and down. In this case, I'll go from 150 to, we'll say 170. That's a little bit better. Now if I want to shift the page left or right, I can do that as well. So I'll come back up to my screen display group. I'll click on shift page, and you can see I can shift left or right. I want my work area to be centered approximately under my main control panel, so I'll put it right there, select OK, and there I have it. So now I've set my page to where I'm comfortable. I have a good balance between the amount of my display that's being taken up and the length of the page I'm seeing. It is a widescreen monitor, it's a 1610, so I don't necessarily want to stretch it the full width of the monitor, because then I would have very large text, but I would have less of the length of the page. Well, that's all for this video. Thank you for watching.